how's it going? You must be a newbie, because otherwise you wouldn't be here for this lesson. I'm calling Daniel from riffninja.com. Welcome. You want to know some of the parts on a guitar because you don't have a clue? Well, here we go. Here's the parts on a guitar. This is an electric guitar, obviously. It's plugged in. If you can't see this plugged in, I'm telling you it is, so there you go. Most guitars in general have similar parts. They all have slightly different designs. This is like a Strat design, a Stratocaster design. It's like famous guitar players like Jimi Hendrix and Eric Clapton played Stratocasters, you know. This is a modern design Strat. It's a little more elaborate than a regular Fender Strat. This is a G&L, which I like this guitar. I mean, I've got my Strats too. You can see there's one behind me, a Fender one. A Strat is basically 3 single coils, which is what this is. These are the pickups, by the way. That's what I'm talking about now. We'll discuss that in detail in a minute. So, basic parts of a guitar. Well, we have the body, you know, the main part of the guitar, the neck, the fingerboard, which is the face of the neck, and the headstock, the top part, which usually holds the machine heads or the tuning pegs. So these are the tuning pegs. You know, they can be 6 aside, 3 on one, 2 on the other side. Depends on what kind of guitar you have, but on a Strat style guitar, they're usually 6 in line like that. So 6 machine heads in line, or tuning pegs. They call them tuning pegs, tuning machines, machine heads. Those are all the same names for it. And the headstock, they're attached to the headstock. The string is wrapped around the tuning peg post, or the string winder post. They call it, there's a bunch of different names. Tuning peg post, that's what your string wraps around, so that when you turn the machine head, that it turns this post and wraps the strings around it. This is a string nut. That's what holds the strings at a proper distance apart from each other. If you've got a string nut that's made properly, the string action, the height of the string to the fretboard. The fretboard is the face of the guitar. Is really important. So a proper string nut's important. Some guitars have a fret right in front of the string nut. That's called a 0 fret. This one doesn't have that. Not all guitars have that. So that's the string nut. There's a nut behind this guitar too, but it's a different kind of nut than this, right? As you figured out. These are the frets. These are the metal pieces that are laid into the fretboard of the wood of the neck of the guitar. Like the fretboard is the face of the neck. The neck is actually the back of the fretboard where you wrap your hand around. These are frets, fret wire. There's many different sizes of frets. These are a medium jumbo fret, meaning they're a little higher in height and a little wider and thicker. There's all kinds of arguments to what's better for guitar. I have many guitars with many different sizes of frets. They all create a slightly different sound. These are the position markers. They don't necessarily assign notes, but they tell you where you are on the fretboard. That's 3rd fret, that's 5th position mark, you know, 5th fret position marker, 7th, 9th, and then 12th. 12th is an important position marker. It's a double dot, it's a double frequency. If you have E, A, D, G, B, and E here, you have E, A, D, G, B, and E at the octave. In other words, whatever you tune your guitar down at the string nut to, open, meaning open strings, you have at the 12th fret. So the double dot denotes the beginning of the next octave, or the beginning of your fingerboard again. And then you have the same position markers again. So if you had one at the 3rd fret, 3 plus 12 is 15. 5 plus 12 is 17, right? 7 plus 12 is 19. And 9 plus 12 is 9, or should I say 9 plus 12 is 21, right? So you have 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, right? And they're position markers. And on a lot of the guitars, you have a little inlays or dots on the side of the fretboard so you can see them from the edge too. This big plastic thing that looks all funky and pearloid is a pick guard. Every instrument's different. Some have just a little tiny pick guard. On this particular guitar, the pickups are mounted onto the on the pick guard, and the pick guard's mounted on the face of the guitar. The pickups are like microphones. I've got 3 individual pickups here, these are staggered, meaning that the pickup isn't in line, that half the pickup is staggered for the top 3 strings and half the pickup is staggered for the bottom 3 strings, but there's 3 individual pickups. These are considered single coil staggered pickups because they have a stagger to them, right? The other style of single coil is just a straight in line, which is a stock Fender one. Like I said, this is kind of a hybrid, a more modern version of it. Okay, this is a toggle switch. This selects between the pickups on this particular type of guitar with a Strat pickup. The Strat style, the toggle, when it's all the way back, works the back treble pickup only. That's called the bridge pickup. This is the bridge, by the way. This whole assembly here is the tremolo bar and the bridge. A tremolo bar is something that is loaded with springs in the back of the guitar. There's springs in the back here that keep the bar position. These are the saddles. This is what the string comes out of the back of the body of the guitar and wraps itself, the string wraps itself around, and whatever the string touches, that's the saddle. These are adjustable. The actual bridge is the whole assembly, the saddles and the plate. And this is a floating bridge, meaning that the bridge floats on the pressure of the string. I'd have to go into more detail about that since I don't have time to go through detail and everything. On this guitar, just so you know, a lot of you will have Strats or Strat configured. This is a 5-position switch. At the back, like I said, the switch takes care of just the back pickup. On this guitar, these 2 are tones. These are the, and this is the volume. The volume is for whatever pickups or pickup that your selector switch is on. The tone is assigned to the, one tone is assigned to the middle and one tone is assigned to the front pickup. But there's no tone in the back because the back pickup is considered a treble pickup. And when you move the switch forward to the next position in a 5 position, usually a Strat, is the back pickup in the front, the middle should I say. And now you have a tone control that works with the middle pickup and will affect the back pickup too. When you go to the next position, that's a 3rd from the back, like that's 1, 2, 3, so 3rd from the back. It's just a middle pickup on its own. And the middle pickup, of course, does have a tone control. When we go to the next selector switch, it's the middle and the front pickup. And last but not least, the front pickup. A pickup is like a microphone. It's magnetic. It creates, it is a magnetic field. Creates a magnetic field. You can't see that when you, so that when you strike the string across the pickup, that it disturbs the magnetic field of the pickup and sends a signal through our cable into our amplifier. Anyways, I hope this has been informative and gives you a little bit of an idea of what an electric guitar is all about. And on that note, if you want to learn more, I've got some really detailed lessons, especially if you're a newbie. You can follow my step-by-step process. It's an easy, logical way to learn how to play. I've been teaching for a long time. If you're really hungry to learn how to play, it doesn't matter on your age. It doesn't matter whether you're 5 years old or 50 years old or even older. You can learn how to play. In my career, I've taught over 5,000 students, and they've all learned how to play, and you can too. Come and visit me at Riff Ninja. Come to the Riff Ninja Academy. You're welcome. All right. Thank you for your time and your patience. We'll be seeing you again.